Regular City Council meeting order, invocation by Alderman Bettis.
Dear Heavenly Father, in the spirit of the season, Lord, please help us to keep our hearts and our minds focused on kindness, brotherhood, and charity. Help us to make good decisions tonight and work together for the benefit of all of our citizens. I pray for this in Jesus' name. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Dennis Brown.
Here.
Megan Bryant.
Here.
Larry Bud.
Here.
Steve Dorchenez. Kathy Driscoll.
Here.
Jim Olive.
Present.
Driscoll Teddy. Jeremy Wilson.
Here.
All aldermen are present except for Scoltetti and Dorchenez. The youth of the month. From a boy who couldn't find his niche in sports to a young man who found his heart, motivation, and drive in running long distances. The span between his first year in track in 6th grade until his current 8th grade year in cross country, he has grown so much as not only an athlete but a person. He tried football in 6th and 7th grade but only played on the special teams and had a couple broken ribs in practice in 7th grade. He felt defeat when he didn't make the basketball team for the second year in a row, so he thought he would give track a try. He was so glad he did. He immediately fell in love with the mile run, the half-mile run, the quarter-mile run, and also about 4x100 relay. So many people question that. Why is the so-called miler running all 4 events? Why? Because this boy loves to run. The first time he ran the 1,600 meters in 6th grade was 6 minutes and 45 minutes, and by the sectionals it dropped to 5:47. His first 7th grade year in mile was 5:53, and it dropped it down to 5:02, barely missing the 5-minute mile as a 7th grader. On the 800 meter at the end of 7th grade, he had a time of 2 minutes and 26 seconds, which placed him second in sectionals, and his 4x relay team was 52.84. He knew by the end of his 7th grade year he wanted more. He wanted to achieve more. Mrs. Howard, one of his track coaches, talked to him about running cross country instead of trying out for basketball. He talked to some of the high school cross country runners about basketball versus cross country, and then he was introduced to Coach Chad Sutton. So he joined the Taylorville cross country team the summer before his 8th grade year started. Once he met Chad and all the other runners, the fire inside was fully ignited. He worked hard all summer with Coach Sutton, fellow students, and even a few collegiate athletes like Chris Cherry, who we honored a couple of years ago. They saw the drive and potential Liam had. Day by day, he grew into his responsible, dedicated, driven young man. Rather than staying up late at night on video games, he now goes to bed early, he takes the time to watch what he eats, and he wakes up early. He plans each race. He studies the courses. He studies the other athletes' time and workout. He takes the time to help out and encourage the other cross-country runners to do better before each practice and each race. He appreciates his coaches and his fellow teammates and tries to show that. His family couldn't be more happy and proud of him. Just to watch him grow into this young man and achieve his goals is an inspiration. Some of his achievements this past fall: first place in the Shelbyville 2 mile, second place in the Williamsville 2 mile. Rochester Invite, he had his best time of 10 minutes and 15 seconds in the 2 mile, first place. In the Normal Parkside Invite, second place. Charleston, he broke the course record, first place. Jacksonville, first place. Second place in sectionals, and third place in the state. Since the cross-country season has ended, in the month of November, he ran the 5K in Indianapolis, 6th overall, first in his age group. On November 19th, Region 7 Junior Olympic Championship, first place, 2.5 miles in 13 minutes and 18 seconds. 11:24 of 22, the UIS Turkey Trot, 3rd overall, first in his age group, was 5K, 16 minutes. And just recently, at Taylorville Memorial Hospital Turkey Trot, he was first. This coming week, on December 10th, Liam will head to the National Junior Olympic Championships in College Station, Texas. Alderman, let's give Liam Bettis a round of applause. Congratulations, Liam. Whereas to really excel in any one field, a person must demonstrate, in addition to a great deal of natural ability, an outstanding spirit of knowledge, dedication, enthusiasm, and hard work. And where Liam Bettis excelled in the sport of cross-country by placing second in sectionals, third in the state for the 2 miles, and qualified for the National Junior Olympics by placing first in 2.5 mile regional 7 Junior Olympics. And now, therefore, I, Bruce Berry, Mayor of the City of Taylorville, do hereby proclaim December 5th, 2022 as Liam Bettis Day. Congratulations. And my next youth of the month goes to the 4 students who were named All-State to the Illinois Music Education Association. If these students would stand up when I pronounce their name and come forward. Erica Edwards, playing the flute. Miley Corso, the oboe. Jay Blyler, jazz piano. And Kai Albright, jazz baritone saxophone. These students earned this designation by submitting auditions to the Illinois Music Education Association. Alderman, let's give these musicians a round of applause. Mr. Gunn said you can put this in the music room once we get a bill, right, Mr. Gunn? That's right. Step forward. Whereas to really excel in any one subject, a young person must demonstrate, in addition to a great deal of natural ability, an outstanding spirit of knowledge, dedication, enthusiasm, and hard work. And now, where 4 Taylorville High School students who excelled in music by being selected All-State by the Illinois Music Education Association. And now, therefore, I, Bruce Berry, Mayor of the City of Taylorville, do hereby proclaim tomorrow, December 6, 2022, is Illinois Music Education Association Day. Congratulations.
Get a picture, guys.
Well, hold on.
Get a picture. Squeeze together. All right, say breeze. Let's do one more. So you guys were blinking. All right.
Thank you. I have brownies in my conference room for the family members of the musicians and the cross-country team. Thank you. Need a motion to approve the omnibus vote designation.
So moved.
Motion by Alderman Bryant, second. Alderman Brown, questions or comments? Minutes of the Finance Committee, roll call.
Megan Bryant?
Yes.
Larry Bud? Kathy Driscoll?
Yes.
Jim Allen?
Yes.
Jeremy Wilson?
Yes.
Doug Brown?
Yes.
Motion carries 6-0. Minutes of the Finance Committee meeting held November 21st, 2022. Minutes of the regular meeting held November 21st, 2022. Motion to approve the minutes.
So moved.
Alderman Bryant, second.
Second.
Second, Alderman Brown. Questions or comments? Roll call.
Megan Bryant?
Yes.
Larry Bud?
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll?
Yes.
Jim Allen?
Yes.
Jeremy Wilson?
Yes.
Doug Brown?
Yes.
Motion carries 6-0. Ordinance, the annual abatement ordinance. Motion to approve.
So moved.
Alderman Bud, second.
Second.
Alderman Bryant, questions or comments? Roll call?
Larry Bud,
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll.
Yes.
Jim Olive.
Yes.
Jeremy Wilson.
Yes.
Doug Brown.
Yes.
Megan Bryan.
Yes.
Mary Berry.
Yes, motion carries 7-0. An ordinance to authorize the purchase of personal property, a new X750 48-inch deck garden tractor. Motion to approve.
So moved.
Alderman Bryant, second.
Second.
Alderman Wilson, questions or comments? Roll call?
Kathy Driscoll.
Yes.
Jim Olive.
Yes.
Jeremy Wilson.
Yes.
Doug Brown.
Yes.
Megan Bryan.
Yes.
Larry Bud.
Yes.
Mary Berry.
Yes, motion carries 7-0. Resolution to hire a new trash dumpster attendant.
So moved.
Motion by Alderman Bryant, second.
Second.
Alderman Wilson, questions or comments? Roll call?
Jim Olive.
Yes.
Jeremy Wilson.
Yes.
Doug Brown.
Yes.
Megan Bryan.
Yes.
Larry Bud.
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll.
Yes.
Motion carries 6-0. Motion to approve proposed sublease by GTP Acquisition Partners II, LLC with Sprint Nextel, its affiliates and or subsidiaries concerning the lease agreement dated August 21st, 2017.
Mr. Mayor,
Yes, sir.
I'm going to suggest and recommend that you defer to any action on that particular motion this evening. As you see from the email I shared with you last Thursday, we still don't have a copy of the sublease from American Tower, and they were going to talk to the project manager, so I think to respond to my November 18th email inquiring whether or not we get 20% of the rents and so forth. So I don't think we're at this time. We had it on the agenda thinking we might get something by this evening, but we haven't gotten it yet. So I just asked that we be put on the next council meeting's agenda.
Okay, since there wasn't a motion, we don't need to table it, so we'll just go on
That's
to the
right.
next one. Motion to approve the fire department to hire one replacement firefighter.
So moved.
Motion by Alderman Bryant, second.
Second.
Alderman Driscoll, questions or comments? Roll call?
Jeremy Wilson.
Yes.
Doug Brown.
Yes.
Megan Bryan.
Yes.
Larry Bud.
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll.
Yes.
Jim Olive.
Yes.
Motion carries 6-0. Motion to approve the police department to hire one replacement police officer.
So moved.
Motion by Alderman Bryant, second. Second. Alderman Brown, questions or comments? Roll call?
Doug Brown.
Yes.
Megan Bryan.
Yes.
Larry Bud.
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll.
Yes.
Jim Olive.
Yes.
Jeremy Wilson.
Yes.
Motion carries 6-0. Motion to approve the change in liquor license classification for El Cactus from Class C to Class C1. Motion by
So moved.
Alderman Bud, second.
Second.
Alderman Bryant, questions or comments? Roll call?
Megan Bryan.
Yes.
Larry Bud.
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll.
No.
Jim Olive.
Yes.
Jeremy Wilson.
Yes.
Doug Brown.
Yes. Motion carries 5-1. Motion to authorize and direct the mayor to sign work orders from Benton Associates for the alleyway behind Renta Center and for East Vine regarding flooding issues in both areas.
So moved.
Motion by Alderman Wilson, second.
Second.
Alderman Bud, questions or comments? Roll call?
Larry Bud.
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll.
Yes.
Jim Olive.
Yes.
Jeremy Wilson.
Yes.
Doug Brown.
Yes.
Megan Bryan.
Yes.
Motion carries 6-0. Motion to recommend the city council to award the low bid for liquid aluminum sulfate from Chemtrade in the amount of $530 per dry ton.
So moved.
Motion by Alderman Bryant, second.
Second.
Alderman Bud, questions or comments? Roll call?
Kathy Driscoll.
Yes.
Jim Olive.
Yes.
Jeremy Wilson.
Yes.
Doug Brown.
Yes.
Megan Bryan.
Yes.
Larry Bud.
Yes.
Motion carries 6-0. Motion to recommend to the city council to award the low bid for liquid chlorine from Brentag in the amount of $2,300 per ton. Motion by
So moved.
Alderman Wilson, second.
Second.
Alderman Bryant, questions or comments? Roll call?
Jim Olive.
Yes.
Jeremy Wilson.
Yes.
Doug Brown.
Yes.
Megan Bryan.
Yes.
Larry Bud.
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll.
Yes.
Motion carries 6-0. Motion to recommend to the city council to award the low bid for CO2 to air gas in the amount of $240 per ton. Motion by Alderman Bud, second. Second. Alderman Brown, questions or comments? Roll call?
Jeremy Wilson.
Yes.
Doug Brown.
Yes.
Megan Bryan.
Yes.
Larry Bud.
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll.
Yes.
Jim Olive.
Yes.
Motion carries 6-0. Motion to recommend to the city council to award the bid for activated carbon from Brentag in the amount of $1.20 per pound.
So moved.
Motion by Alderman Bryant, second.
Second.
Alderman Brown, questions or comments? Roll call.
Doug Brown.
Yes.
Megan Bryan.
Yes.
Larry Bud.
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll.
Yes.
Jim Olive.
Yes.
Jeremy Wilson.
Yes.
Motion carries 6-0. Motion to recommend to the city council to award the low bid for hydrofluosilicic acid from Hawkins in the amount of .4993 per pound.
So moved.
Motion by Alderman Bryant, second.
Second.
Alderman Bud, questions or comments?
How's that
Roll call.
pronounced again?
Roll call.
Megan.
Yes.
Larry Bud.
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll.
Yes.
Jim Olive.
Yes.
Jeremy Wilson. Doug Brown.
Yes.
Motion carries 6-0. Motion to recommend to the city council to award the low bid for hydrogen peroxide from Brentag in the amount of 38 cents per pound.
So moved.
Motion by Alderman Bryant, second.
Second.
Alderman Wilson, comments or questions? Roll call.
Larry Bud.
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll.
Yes.
Jim Olive.
Yes.
Jeremy Wilson.
Yes.
Doug Brown.
Yes.
Megan Bryan.
Yes.
Motion carries 6-0. Motion to recommend the city council to award the low bid for acetic acid 56% from Hawkins in the amount of .4099 per pound. Motion by Alderman Brown, second.
Second.
Alderman Bryant, questions or comments? Roll call.
Kathy Driscoll.
Yes.
Jim Olive.
Yes.
Jeremy Wilson.
Yes.
Doug Brown.
Yes.
Megan Bryan.
Yes.
Larry Bud.
Yes.
Motion carries 6-0. Motion to recommend to the city council to award the low bid for phosphoric acid 75% from Brentag in the amount of $1.80 per pound.
So moved.
Motion by Alderman Bryant, second. Second.
Second.
Alderman Brown, comments or questions? Roll call.
Jim Olive.
Yes.
Jeremy Wilson.
Yes.
Doug Brown.
Yes.
Megan Bryan.
Yes.
Larry Bud.
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll.
Yes.
Motion carries 6-0. City attorney update.
Four quick matters, just some status on the Krug disconnection ordinance. We still haven't received back the list of completion of the items on my punch list, so that probably had to be deferred until the next council meeting. You all received, I believe, an email from Greg Swanson this afternoon, giving you a status report update on the solar array energy project at the water treatment plant. Looks like it's moving along, and when I read an email, by mid-January it should be up and running. I also received an email from Jamie Hayden. I believe Marlon, if he's in the audience there, I believe he's been given the Wilma Moats easement to be water main easement there on the north end of the Steak and Shake property for him to try to get Wilma to sign, so we'll wait to receive that. And then finally, I don't know if Bill Sleem is there, but I haven't heard anything yet on the completion date, the status of the Truman Flat completion date. Does anyone know anything about that?
It's supposed to be at 9 a.m. tomorrow to finish it up.
That's all I have, sir.
All right. Thank you, Rocky. Mayoral report. Thank you to the Chamber of Commerce and Small Town Taylorville for a great weekend of holiday festivities. The ice skating rink was fascinating. The Festival of Trees brought many people to the old Harrison building. The Christmas parade was second to none, and Mike Mann did a great job playing the Grinch. Thank you to the Taylorville Park District for the Christmas in the Park, which begins this Wednesday evening. The solar panels should be in place the first week or second week of January and up and running. Thank you to Marlon Broom and his staff. Personally, I want to thank Lisa for the excellent job she did at our Christmas party. And good luck to the 8th grade Lady Tornadoes as they play in the sectional Wednesday night. Hopefully they can win back-to-back state championships. Thank you very much. So, seeing there was no committee meetings during this time since our last council, I need a motion to approve and or ratify payment of bills of $330,714.36. Motion by Alderman Bud. Second.
Second.
Alderman Olive. Comment. Alderman Bud.
Health insurance, $128,801.84. Electric, $17,392.88. Garbage, $2,148. Farm and Home, Walmart and Ron's, $1,190.27. Walmart Credit, $1,075.18. Lively, Mathis, Hooper, and Nobbit, $59,831.25. Meyer, Osman, Rano, $7,049. Thomason, Reuters and West, $1,380. PS Printing, $8,497.81. Quill, $1,346.60. Sloan Equipment, $3,488.38. Altofer, $3,360.12. United Capital Funding, $5,515.80. BDD, Ricky Peters, $7,215. CCI, $3,429.50. Fire Department, City of Charleston's $2,310. Street Department, Woody's Municipal Supply, $1,747.12. CCI, $3,206.50. Sewer Department, Clancy Coleman, $10,500. Co-equipment, $1,385.12. And Limestone, $1,676.37. Banavetta Engineering, $1,361.98. Water Department, Benton Associates, $7,931.63. Brooks and Associates, $3,866. Midwest Meter, $1,100. Podeski Tree Farm, $4,195. And Chemicals, $14,020.34. And each total $289,421.69.
Thank you, Alderman Bettis. Roll call?
Jeremy Wilson.
Yes.
Doug Brown.
Yes.
Megan Bryan.
Yes.
Larry Bud.
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll.
Yes.
Jim Olive.
Yes.
Motion carries 6-0. First subparagraph G of 5 ILCS 120/2.206. This portion of the city council meeting is reserved for any person wishing to address the council on any relevant subject matters concerning the city. The Illinois Opens Meeting Act 5 ILCS 120/1 mandates no action shall be taken on subject matters not listed on the agenda, but the council may direct staff to address the topic or refer the subject matter to a future council and/or committee meeting. If anyone wishes to address the council, please provide your name and address, limit your comments or presentation to 3 minutes, and avoid repetitious comments. Thank you. Anyone like to address the council? Alderman, would anyone like to say anything?
The only thing I'm gonna say is this weekend was wonderful downtown. The Festival of Trees, that was excellent. That, that's putting us now to where we can maybe be kind of like, the one they have in Springfield Memorial Hospital.
Nice.
Got a couple things. Bidwell and Cheney projects are complete. The signs are up on East Main, and they're supposed to be here at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning to strike East Main.
Thank you, Mr. Wilson. Anybody else, anything to say? Motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Alderman Bryant, second. Second. Alderman Brown, all in favor? Aye. All opposed? We are adjourned, 7:20.